Bonjour, je m'appelle Dr. Chen et bienvenue à French 1311, chapitre 4, leçon 5. Aujourd'hui, nous allons étudier le verbe aller. Nous allons étudier le verbe aller au présent. Ça va? Très bien. Hello, my name is Dr. Chen and welcome to French 1311, Chapter 4, Lesson 5. Today we are going to study the verb aller in the present tense. The verb aller, which means to go in the present tense. Okay. Page 113, 113, 118, 113, 118. Le verbe aller, le verbe aller, le verbe aller au présent, le verbe aller au présent. We're going to conjugate the verb aller in the present tense. Okay, so aller, just like avoir and être and faire, is also an irregular verb, which means that it will not follow any pattern. You have to study aller just like you did avoir, être, and faire. Study aller on his own terms. Okay? Très bien. So, the pronouns je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. So, je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va. Sans S, without the S. Nous allons, liaison. Vous allez, liaison. Ils, elles vont. Je vais. Tu vas, il, elle, on va. Without the S. Nous allons. Vous allez. Ils, elles vont. Okay, to show movement, the verb aller, okay, is normally used with the preposition a, with the accent on top of a, right? With the accent grave on top of a, which means to, or at, or in. Okay, so to show movement, the preposition a, which means to, at, or in, is used normally with the verb aller. So, je vais à, okay, tu vas à, okay. When it's used with the indefinite articles, un, une, and then the plural des, à, does not change. It will stand like that. Okay, so il va à, okay, un concert. He's going to a concert. He goes to a concert. Okay, tu vas à une fête ce soir. Are you going to a party this evening? Okay, a will stand like that without doing anything to a. Okay, now the same thing will happen when the plurals of un or une is put in front of a. Okay, a will not change. Ils vont à des concerts en été. They go to concerts in summer. Okay, so ils vont à des. Okay, a will not change. Ils vont à des concerts en été. Tu vas à une fête ce soir. I will not change. Okay, il va à un concert. I will not change. So with the indefinite articles, right? A will not change. However, when A comes into contact with the definite article, le, right, or les, there will be contraction, right? A combined with le will change to O, A-U. A combined with le will change to O, pronounced the same way, but this time with X. Alright, so je vais au concert. Okay, if we were doing this, concert here. So je vais, okay, you know, it's A, right, like here. But if we combine it this time with le, right, this is not done in French. It will change to O. Okay? So here, il va à un concert. Nothing happened to the preposition a. But here, when it is combined with le, right, the definite article le, there's a contraction and the two will become O, right? Okay, so je vais au cinéma. Je vais au cinéma. I'm going to the movies. Okay? However, with the definite article la, there's no change to the preposition. Right? Tu vas à la banque. Tu vas à la banque. Okay? Now the same thing will happen to the L apostrophe. Okay? No change to the preposition à. Il va à l'hôpital. Il va à l'hôpital. A will not change. A will change when it comes into contact with the definite article les, the plural. Okay, nous allons au fait. The au fait is a combination of a and les. Okay, nous allons au fait. Are we going to the parties? Okay. Ça va? Très bien. Now, a, which means to add in, is also combined with aller, right? To talk about towns and cities, right? Like if a is combined with aller, right? When a is used with aller and placed in front of a town, it will not change, just like you did with the indefinite articles. It won't change. It will stay like that with the city or the town coming right after the preposition, right? So, il va à Paris. Il va à Paris. He's going to Paris, right? Now, nous allons à Montréal. Nous allons à Montréal. So here, nous allons à Montréal. We are going to Montreal, right? Nous allons à Montréal. Okay, I will stand alone in front of cities. Okay, with countries. You know, countries are either masculine, feminine, or plural, right? They will have the definite article le, right? L apostrophe or le in front of them, right? If they have la in front of them, the countries are feminine. If they have le in front of them, the countries are masculine. When the country begins with a vowel, the le or the la is changed, right, to an apostrophe. Ça va? So, if a country is masculine, then you will see that it will have le in front of it. So a will combine with the le. It's like the definite article we did up here, right? And it becomes O. So le Brésil. Now a country is masculine if it does not have E at the end of it in French. When a country is spelled without E ending it, that country is feminine. Or other countries, right, without the E are masculine, right? The only exception to know now is Mexique, which is le Mexique, le Mexique. The only exception for now is le Mexique. All other countries with E ending them in French, right, are la or L apostrophe. Like you will say la France or l'Allemagne, which is also feminine. Ça va? Très bien. But Brésil, see, it doesn't have an E here, so it's le Brésil. So A will combine with le to become O, just like we did with le cinéma. Okay, so je vais au Brésil. Je vais au Brésil. I'm going to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil. Okay. Now, le, the definite article, is also used in front of provinces or states that do not have E at the end. They are also considered as countries. So if those provinces or states don't have E ending them, they are also masculin, like le Quebec, the province in Canada where Montreal is, right, where French is spoken. Le Quebec, which is the province. The city is Quebec without le in front of it. Ça va? Très bien. So, here, if you're going to Quebec, right, which means the province, not the city, right, you will combine O with A and it will be contracted as O, right? So, nous allons au Québec. Nous allons au Québec. We are going to Quebec, the province. If you're going to the town, right, you will say nous allons à Québec. This is the town, right? The city and not the province. Okay? Nous allons à Québec is the city. Nous allons au Québec is the province. Okay, sometimes the country will have the plural definite article, les, in front of it, like les États-Unis, United States. Les États-Unis are les Pays-Bas, the Netherlands, right? If it's like that, the same thing you did with the definite, plural definite article here. You do the same thing, right? So the A will combine with le and it will have the contraction O avec X with X, right? Okay, so vous allez aux États-Unis. Vous allez aux États-Unis. You're going to the United States. Aux États-Unis. Aux États-Unis. Vous allez aux États-Unis. Okay. Pays-Bas also has le in front of it. So the same combination will happen here. And you have the contraction O, 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 O. Okay? So, nous allons aux Pays-Bas. Nous allons aux Pays-Bas. The A contracts with les to become O with the X. Right? With the X. With X. Alright? So, O is AUX. Right? In front of Pays-Bas, O is AUX. In front of États-Unis. Très bien. When you want to say, I'm going to, and what you are going to is a feminine country, you know that it will begin with la or L apostrophe. You don't use the preposition a. You use the preposition en. Instead, don't use a in front of a country that is feminine. Use en. Use en in front of a country that is feminine or a continent that is feminine. Okay, like l'Afrique, right? It's feminine. L'Asie is also feminine. Egypt, the country, is feminine. France is feminine. So you say l'Égypte, la France, l'Afrique, l'Asie, right? L apostrophe here, L apostrophe here is la here, is L apostrophe here. But they are all feminine. They are all feminine. Feminine continent. See the E? See the E? You see the E? You see the E? Feminine countries or continents. Don't use a. Use en. En. The preposition a is not used in front of feminine countries. Okay? So, with aller. So, tu vas en Égypte. Tu vas en Égypte. Tu vas en Égypte. You're going to Egypt. Je vais en France. Je vais en France. Je vais en France. Okay? Tu vas en Afrique. Tu vas en Afrique. Tu vas en Afrique. You're going to Africa. Elles vont en Asie. Elles vont en Asie. Elles vont en Asie. Très bien, ça va? So, en is not used in front of the masculine countries, right? You have to combine a with le, or le. When you're dealing with feminine countries, la will be in front of them, or L apostrophe in front of them. Don't combine a with the L apostrophe. Don't do a with la. Use the preposition en in front of feminine countries and feminine continents. Ça va? Très bien. Ça va? Très bien. Au revoir et à bientôt.